Just joining us, you're live on the Pulse on the Journey channel of Multi TV. Happening now, the MPP flag bearer Akuffo-Addo has taken his campaign tour to the Trobu and Masaman constituency in the Greater Accra region. Live which we're bringing you now from the area. He's interacting with the people. He's due to address the people in the area shortly. We'll speak to our correspondent, Kwacha Afreniama, who is following the MPP flag bearer on this campaign tour. Remember that in the last 2 days, he's been to certain parts of the Greater Accra region. He first went to Abosuo to interact with spare parts dealers and mechanics, trying to understand what their challenges are and also delivering his message of change to them. Yesterday, he made it to the Ladade-Kotopon constituency, spoke to the people. In fact, there was a musician, Wiser. You remember him with that song, Kikimi. He was there, joined them on the tour, openly endorsed Akuffo-Addo in the Ladade-Kotopon constituency yesterday. Today, his trail has taken him to the Trobu and Masaman constituency, where he is billed to address a lot of the party supporters and Ghanaians also, as he continues to sell his message of change to the people in the country. We'll go live to the area shortly and bring you a live feed of what he's been up to in the area and speak to Kwacha Afreniama of our political desk, who has been following the MPP flag bearer today in the area, trying to understand what the issues he's raising are, what he seeks to do for Ghanaians, and why Ghanaians should even consider voting for him in this election. These are the live visuals we are bringing to you from Trobu and Masaman in the Greater Accra region. There's one area. He's currently at Ofankor as we speak, addressing, as you can see in the shot, many of the workers. He's just stepping out of his vehicle right now due to address them. We can speak to Kwacha Afreniama. He's the man following Akuffo-Addo today in the area. Kwacha Afreniama, good afternoon to you. Afre, good afternoon.
Good speak on TV rather.
Kwacha Afreniama, good afternoon. All right, we'll try and re-establish contact with him and get to understand what the itinerary is, who Nana-Addo is due to meet today as he continues his tour of the Greater Accra region. Live which also bringing to you from the Trobu and Masaman constituency. He's specifically at Ofankor now, addressing party supporters and also those who are eager to catch a glimpse of him in his white shirt and blue trousers, trying to weave his way through the crowd, the thick crowd, with his men, his bodyguards, walking now as we speak. Live visuals we're bringing to you now from the Trobu and Masaman constituency. He's sitting down as we speak in the area. Let's see what happens and what he says to the people as he continues his campaign tour of the Greater Accra region. We'll surely speak to our correspondent, Kwacha Afreniama, for details on why he's there, why he's seated at that specific spot, who is billed to meet, and what happens soon after. If you're just joining us, live visuals we're bringing to you from the Trobu and Masaman constituency, where the MPP flag bearer Akuffo-Addo is meeting Ghanaians today as part of his campaign tour of the Greater Accra region. He's just settled at Ofankor in the Trobu and Masaman constituency, billed to meet Ghanaians and also residents in the area to understand what their issues are as he sends his message of change to them in the area. Kwacha Afreniama joins us now on the line. Afre, good afternoon to you. Afre, can you hear me? Good afternoon. Afre, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Okay, we'll re-establish contact with him. It seems he is unable to hear us with all the noise that he's picking up from the ground right now. As you just saw a few seconds ago, Nana-Addo is seated at Ofankor, which is in the Greater Accra region, a suburb of Accra, trying to meet and speak to the people as he continues to send his message of change to them in the Greater Accra region. Remember that we're just some 6 months away to the 2016 presidential and parliamentary elections. Many candidates have already declared their intention to contest in this year's presidential elections. We can speak of the President, John Mahama, and Akuffo-Addo, Hassan Ayarega of the APC has expressed interest. Also, Dr. Papa Kwesino of the PPP, Ivor Greenstreet of the CPP, Dr. Edward Mahama of the PNC are the ones who are billing to seek your vote to lead the country for the next 4 years in this year's elections. Live visuals we're bringing to you now, you can see on your screens from the Trobu and Masaman constituency in the Greater Accra region. Nana Akuffo-Addo is sitting, waiting to speak to a number of people. He's pointing. I don't know who he's pointing to, but clearly he's hoping to meet a cross-section of Ghanaians in that area to try and understand, first of all, what their problems are today, what they seek to see in this election year, what they want to see change in their lives, and also whether or not they should even be considering voting for him in this year's elections. We'll bring you more on that story, bring you an update of what's happening in that area. Afre is joining us now. I just hope that the connection is better. Afre, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Afre, can you hear me? Good afternoon. Afre, can you hear me? Good afternoon. Unfortunately, Kwasha Fanyama cannot hear me. Okay. Afre, good afternoon. Can you hear me? All right. We'll try to establish contact with Kwasha Fanyama a bit later and bring you the details of what Akuffo-Addo has been up to in the Trobu constituency in the Greater Accra region. We know his tour has been for the past 2 days. On Friday, he was in the Abosukai area here in Accra. Yesterday, he was in Ladadikotopong. Today, he's taking his campaign trail to the Trobu constituency in the Greater Accra region. We know he's about to speak on a number of issues today as he addresses Ghanaians in that area, including that thorny matter of corruption. We'll bring you that as and when we have the live visuals to share with you here on the Pulse on the Joy News channel on Multi TV. Let's now go live to the Trobu constituency in the Greater Accra region. And Akuffo-Addo is meeting Ghanaians there as he continues his campaign. So Kwasha Fanyama is with the team. He takes over now with a live report.
MCSM as area coordinator. Me pese me Isra minia penny honorable Moses. Me papa da na Akuffo-Addo. Say ahade boko omu na omu nam. Me da maka nyami honorable Moses. Ke impapa na Akuffo-Addo ake wo bi eble o amamenye.
Yo, yampedi for senior yenu no see no. Was see na wie. Wana akọ pedi akọ. Wana any baby ko Abba. And na eno mabetu omo no. Aje Mohammed Aje Sowa beka wa no disam.
Kugudu. Inye mene ba kweshi abi e. Woji kukudu pe woke wa flanga yenye lo nana do dan kwa Akuffo-Addo woke leba ofanko ake yene she ayafo oshiki eko on the 7th November ni oshiki na afo ni bi enyope junoni wokwo oshiki for mi ake wo baya wo yie oba take mi ke baya wo yie alo wo baya se no ba dumo ye ni wo dumo no inye mega meni yo bia ne alaka wetie amale wetie na ko wo ni bi ne sa mene wo de nche wona wo imbe ake ye no je ake fun oshiki no na ake fun oshiki ji ake sani ye ne she wo kwa akwe te wo busunchon yo te ani wonye won pay wo school fees lo ani wonye wo pay wo electricity bill lo ke wonye wo pay ne mepe be ni twa ke ye ne share sani wonye wo take mi ni ke wo atake mi e wo te na na do dan kwa Akuffo-Addo leji money enye wo here e ba wo here dan 2008 e ba wo here ko 2012 le ba wo here ko 2016 e ka kenye kale nye kwa e ja ke twi me bua ba ke usro orejaya unya waripa nye bo amade nye taki abi konye nye fo shiki mosisenim kona fo shiki nana do dan kwa Akuffo-Addo koni wata kemi koni no fiano ya dubalo kukudu
asamo ka yetia afiwe sewumpo yes semu afiwe ya day Enti opanyi a wugina ekuo na no ewa ha no. Yeso ye panyi ben hamayen.
Kukudu. The police station. Men have a draft for now. Problem. Yes, a Jumanti, the be a two draft. A month for chair the pass, school fees, a Juma, and then Nina. Brain, Namobasham Brewa, and Cock Brewa, and Mariana Namoha, El Conso, Namomati tissue. Yes, sir, Radiana, sir. Yankopon. Oman contenting, now if you wait there, Nananto, Radinton to Congo, Nanaso. Now, first, Nanaso Bar, no cancer. Draft to for the Wano. Yeah, Kukudu for, yeah, percent, no matter how it is. Yeah, to draft to forward. Yeah, to draft to Kukudu. We are in this in no background, but you person would tell us, yeah, MPP for, and yeah, to draft to and simple. Yeah, Naneti, as I say, yes, yeah, youth. Ye person na nobody that ye ma. Ye no say ye bi ndia. Ye man so ye de edi ye. Enye ne bibia ye yie mu, ye ma yie mu nti e na ye nya ye bre no. Nti se na nyame adu na nyame adu na wo wi ni dia. Kai ofankofo nyina. Ye kwaye wa nyina. Wo fa mimite potifa. Bebre ye kwan bebre ye. Nti se nyame adu na wo wi ni a. Kai ofanko na shira awa kwani
Yedase baby ayedru ye be friend honorable member of parliament for Trobu constituency honorable Moses Enim.
Yes. Kukudu. Abusiafo Enyumrei nyame ne yede na ase ma no ye ne mo adi sawoso bebre manne no yama ye panyi nanado danko Akuffo-Addo a ye nyina ye wani daso wonimu se afi ye beto abama no mesi afi ye bede afi na mi no oba fe na Akuffo-Addo oba fo sikia na Akuffo-Addo Yabatu abanu so ama Moses Enim na MPP yenya majority in parliament ye dia tana na Akuffo-Addo echi na Akuffo-Addo nhihia papa ewo no aye hareso ne atimidi aboa na ye niam akoyanim ye to draft wo ha ani ofanko man nyina ye nyina di adanse ye se adwuma sam yeden taxi drivers insurance ni petrol sam yeden spare parts bo yeden enti adwuma ni ho ampa so school fees bo yeden oyin sika about January to September ankwia was $1.4 billion ye betima yibimu e de atua free senior higher education ama ye ne ye ma na dachi bi no ye ma komanim sanchi se papa no na Akuffo-Addo de ase maka kire nana se ye constituency we so enti ye pese ye ti ya hu fi Gan West ho na constituency ye nya ya municipal assembly na ye nya ya MCE ye nya ya urban roads director ye nya ya budget ebetim ya hwe ya kwan ye sukusam ni ye nsusam nana so agi atomu sa se ye tan na chi ni eto abanu ma no na nana di nkonim ni eto abama Moses Enim na me komra se bedwom a yes, you have been son of Francoso. I had the district capital or the municipal capital. Abusia, but Munya Dina Mintiame. Medemasa Mukwe and Munya Din. Mesrama Obianya Din on Tia. Minim Nana Akuffo-Addo. Nana Akuffo-Addo, you'll be or no. Abusia Tiao
Nana Akuffo-Addo penodi ne nsa esi ne bo aka se ketasihye proye ne kankan ebi ni na akwan mu na ebi nso e ma na akwan mu da Nana ye minister no otira onu afie odo onu aka akwa adwuma wanji fuel wanji aban sika hwe na baby ayadru no ye pobia obetwa sasa na akro no sem beba form ama Ghana na sika sam na ato ya so na oyensu ya municipality na nya sika ni bi dia ye mpuntu dwuma na ye pesadia ni obetima disa no kware na waye bi da and track record ebema obi atras straight no obi antimi fa ne nsambo Ghana sika mu no aye Nana Danko Akuffo-Addo Kukludu ye gbogbo bede amai ma fimi afaga amai adia no kwale amai awo donu na Ghana de yenye Nana Danko Akuffo-Addo yakwe atenwa le Ghana la si atigri new party a ye gbogbo be pa mi atonye da blame ba atigri new party a approve otonyo ye mi atogbu ojo ngoche gbona ye mi atogbu agokoli le mi atogbu abe slave se one ojo ngoche gbona magbo to hafi odo anroga atigri nya deva keke ba me yo to ba meva yita yo do anroga yo gbo be le chami po mi ato atigri nya da le chami po ji yita atigri new party a pa mi atonye ejebe pepe fijiji de na amade ju atigri new party a ejebe na wa pala mangu won ke won yemi megame won panye fai aka won yemi megame won ku won na first lady ebehi ka ke Ganyobi di first lady of Ghana behi ni gwe nkeke Ganyobi di first lady e Ghana behi won mami Rebecca Akuffo-Addo Ganyobi ni kaje na mo okoye no won game won da ko first lady da ko for sike na Akuffo-Addo e but enya ni ji mami Rebecca ba to first lady le ba wa game mi akeke ni ekrese ye ekrese ene ni tuane yuso ekrese ene ni tuane yuso na ni ekrese nso ni tuabi kose na ni tuabi na Nana Danko Akuffo-Addo eni tuabi na Osono eni tuabi na Afo asofo abedewe ni be boa ni Ghana. I introduce to you the only person who is so clean. I introduce to you the only person who is so clean. And that only person is Nana Danko Akuffo-Addo. And I want you to vote for Nana Akuffo-Addo for corruption to come down. I want you to vote for Nana Akuffo-Addo for Ghana to have value for money. I want you to vote for Nana Akuffo-Addo for everything to move on. Thank you very much.
Kakrabia me tuama Nana ewiai Nana due Sambro Nana ya hu achiri yo Nana Sambra wate Nana ya ago Nana ya hu achiri mi free krom na ebe me ya importer na sabra ya gina hai ya hu achiri so much say yesika nyina sai ya dollar nyina yesika nya de $6 ya nya hwe se woma to taxes moa ama ye ton toffee biscuit no ye de 37% ana to ya so it is ana niam na ne yi no 60% 6,000 say ye ni 450 million which is 45,000 cedis. It's too much. It na ye empire ma say ye get for there wo ba ye pesa wo ba na be boa ye me ba ya mo de shama no say ye ma twonyum kasia ma say na sabra na ye ho akire ye ho dwa ye sabra na ye pesa wo ba na be tete niam so especially importers and ma ye ton niam wo krom ye hunu se no se wa ma magia ye ho abekire pa enti se no ya pesa uba na ba hwe na ba gie na ye fro how ne atete a wa Ghana sesemu ya da ase
Akuffo-Addo. Ewie ba se ba besrabo. Na ye dia this de aba betu manim. Mo amunim sa afi ye kwa akoto aba eye dia di gala besia nsa. Na me ba se e ba besia bobo. Na me de ma this de so atomanim. Ba this de dey say afi ya mokokromoti mofa mokokromoti enfeme enfenfe osro kokoko eko na bo ame ba be shamu as say so nyakopo ya madom na mo press na mo ba adwuma ne dey break Ghana for yedi adwuma baba Ghana ama mrache ede mabawa enye bibia ye na no so tresai ye ba be siesie ye sikasam ye ba be siesie ye sikasam na no ne siesie sikasam a adwuma so be ye dey ebeba enti mo tamachi Moses, Elim, Mamu. That's why I say Janka. Only Papa. I'm not in the hook of Kanoa. I feel an Oba Bay day. Now they hear, see a bay, I'm a Trobu, I'm a Akuffo-Addo. You bet me, District Assembly, a coin, prepaid, the Bayania, Ejuma, Bedamase, Pa. Now, but this is the Mamu review. The Samu Kokromoti, Bedamase, Unyamisha Munila.
So we had the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, and Nana Akuffo-Addo. They're making a number of promises here at Ofankor, specifically the Ofankor Lorry Park. Earlier, he was at the Pokuase Lorry Park, which is about 5 minutes from this area. And the key promise he made about job creation, of course, yesterday when he was at the Ladadikotopon constituency, he mentioned that this year, unlike 2012 when the MPP focused on education, this time round it will all be about job creation. And in fact, another key promise he made was that if he is elected as the president of Ghana in the November 7 polls, he will create a new municipality here in the Trobu constituency. Francis.
He's giving us details from the Trobu constituency where Nana Akuffo-Addo just addressed the people. And as you heard Kwacha Frano mention, the main focus this year in the election, it's about delivering jobs for people and also meeting the needs of Ghanaians in improving their lives across the country. So that's Nana Akuffo-Addo there. He's continuing his tour of the Trobu constituency. His first stop is at Ofankor, where he just finished speaking to some Ghanaians. You heard some of them speaking to him and narrating their peculiar challenges in dealing with selling, commerce, the challenges with taxes, the harsh living conditions according to them, and you heard Nana Akuffo-Addo's response to them. He says he would deliver to them if they vote for him in this year's election. We'll see how that plays out in the coming days. Now.